Hi, it's Amanda Green here, and I'm here with my lovely filming assistant, Cohen. Gosh, it's 12 weeks already. Can you believe it? It's just gone so fast. And today we are participating in the $5 Goodwill Challenge. Now, this challenge is Hillary's challenge from My So-Called Home, and she issues this challenge every season to a bunch of ladies here on YouTube. And the goal is obviously to take your $5 to a thrift shop or Goodwill and find something to decorate your home for the up-and-coming season. So very excited about what we can find today, and we're going to go to the shops and see what we can do. Stay tuned for our finds and our ideas on how to use them. Okay, so here are the items that I picked up from the thrift shop for the Goodwill Challenge, and I paid $1 for the 3 of them. There wasn't much there, so I'm having to make do and use my imagination with what I could find. I'm thinking, because it's spring here in Australia and not actually fall, I'm thinking of doing sort of like a little bit more of a Halloween focus, and I sort of envisage them as being like little petri dishes with, you know, some bugs or, you know, fake brains or fingers or something, you know, in each one. But I'll see what I come up with, but that's what I got for the challenge. 3 little, very tiny, they're about 1 inch in depth there. They did have more at the shop, so 3 for $1. I could possibly go back and get more if what I'm thinking of looks really good. And I'll show you the area where I'm planning on using them. Okay, so here is my entryway. This is where I'm going to be decorating for the Goodwill $5 challenge. Already, because obviously, like I said, we're in Australia and it's spring, my decorating is going to have a bit more of a Halloween focus, and it's right by the door where the kids come a knocking to get their treats. So I'm going to utilize my items that I found and some stuff I already have in my home. It's quite handy that the candlestick is black. This little candlestick down here is copper as well, so I think it's all going to work really nicely. Because I'm doing a, excuse me, because I'm going through a bit of a purge thing and sort of really leaning towards the minimalist look in the home at the moment, I've been very conscious of what I picked, that it can be reused for another purpose. And I'm not going to be bringing anything extra in that I'm only going to have to get rid of after the season is over. So yeah, I will show you what I come up with. Okay, so I found these bugs in the kids' toys, and I'm thinking I might utilize them. Plus I had this candle laying around, and I raided the garden as well for some interesting sort of little dead seeds from a plant and some red rocks sort of down the bottom of there as well. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll come up with something really funky. Okay, so this is what I've come up with, the idea that is, and it's not completed yet. The jars have to be sort of semi-hot glue to each other, but I just wanted to, while I have got them in this, at this point, I just wanted to show you what I've got in each one that I have found around the house, in the kids' toys, and out in the garden in the fall tones, and something that is appropriate for the Halloween as well. So on the first one, I've got some little red petals from the garden and a candle and just a piece of twine. Now I had that twine obviously in my kitchen drawers and the candle to hand, so no expense there. But I did decide obviously to use 2 of the jars, so in total I have spent $2 on jars. This one here has just got a leaf, and it's just a beautiful leaf from one of the plants in my garden that has those green and red tones to it. So it looks very Halloween-y. This one here just has the interesting little seeds from one of the plants, one of the kids' ants, and I'm thinking I might put a rock or a a stick or something in there just to make it sort of look a little bit more natural, maybe a couple of rocks there. And then this one here is a flower from one of the trees out the front, and I picked it obviously because it's of the red colour, and when it actually dies off it goes a bit more blood red rather than the vibrant red, and has a real sort of, you know, body part sort of chopped thumb sort of look going on, maybe, I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, that is where I'm at so far. So like I said, I'm just going to stack all those up and create sort of like a little bit of a candelabra with all of the beautiful tones. So that is my DIY part, and then I'm just going to pull some other things from around the house to help decorate the area as well. Okay, so here is my $5 challenge DIY piece, which was $2, and a few things from around the house that make up the side little board here near our front entryway. So the copper candlestick there at the front, my DIY at the back, and just a picture that is on glass there with the fall-y colours. Over here I've got a little copper sort of jug with some flowers from the garden, and you know, just a little container, a glass container, yellow and red there. That's going to have my candy in it, and the black candelabra. So pulling back, you can see the overall effect. I do have some Halloween lights and a couple of little spiders that I want to add to show you what it's going to look like on Halloween. And here it is, my jack-o'-lantern lights just draped along the bottom, just giving a little bit of extra bling to the everything there. So that's our DIY with the bugs and everything. And yeah, jack-o'-lantern lights, and just a couple of little bugs are going to be added. A spider hanging on the mirror. And it's a subtle nod to Halloween, but the kids that are coming for candy will appreciate it nevertheless. And I really just like the simplicity of it, and it's not, you know, in your face, you know, obvious Halloween type scary stuff. It's just a nice subtle nod. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Hilary, from my so-called home, for another $5 Goodwill challenge. Yeah.